CLF stock is on the move again. It's extending the gains of the last trading session. That was Friday, the 30th of May. In this session day of today, the 2nd of June, pre-market session, that is. It's up, as you can see, 35.33%. So we have been able to try to break down the data from this 4-hour chart. You can clearly see the extrapolation of its 10, of its 3, 10, all, as a matter of fact, all the moving averages we have here, all of the extrapolation of all the moving averages we have here are for lower prices. Let's see now, all of them 3 period, 10 period, 21, 200 period. I don't have the 40 period, but all of them, it's like also likely to be extrapolating lower prices. So if anything, if you want to get involved with this stock at the moment, because of the extrapolation that is inherent now, which is for lower prices, there's no guarantee that that will be the case. It may continue to defy these extrapolations and continue to print higher prices, but extrapolation is also likely to remain in place. It may continue to reiterate a distributive consolidation, or a distributive consolidation. So, but if you want to get involved in the stock in a very short term, between 3 to 7 days, it's a bearish because it has a bearish bias. So enter short position on any bounce towards 7.9 to $8. Let's see what's currently trading at right now. Yeah, 7.9. It's gradually approaching there. So 7.9 is a danger zone, but at the same time, it could be totally wrong. So entry is 7.9 to $8. Stop loss will be 8.2, and your target will be 7.56. Second target will be 7.37. The probability of success is based on the divergence in its price pressure momentums. So the price pressure momentums measure the angle of attacks of the respective moving averages. But for a long-term setup, which is an accumulation strategy, the first one, the first short one is a bearish one. So the accumulative one will be build position on weakness towards SMA's moving average convergence level. So entry zone will be 6.25 to 6.5, around where the 10 and 21-day moving averages are converging. Then stop loss will be $6, and then target will be 7.7, right around where the 200 period moving average is. Second target will be 8.4, where it has its one of its resistance. Yes, one of its resistance. It's R3, one of its topmost resistance levels. So 70% success rate is which is based on the 70% probability that it will be successful is based on mean reversion tendency and support confluence. So key risk factors: watch for volume confirmation on any breakdowns below 7.5. Okay, as the current 441,000 volume is relatively light, so if the volume is high when it's pulling back, then it is a distribution. If it's light, then it is doesn't confirm that. But we really can't say a lot because these are moving. We can't do much with this volume of 441,000 because we're not exactly sure where we are in the scheme of things. But Claude AI is saying it's light. It's light because it's just only for the last 4 hours. The market has just opened. It hasn't reached. It's just approaching the first 4 hours. So just approaching the end of the first 4 hours, the first bar of its period. So the negative price pressure derivatives across all time frames suggest momentum is fading, making patience crucial for optimal entry points. So regardless of all of that, we could still try and see what's in play here. Do we have upper projections? Let's see now. We have no. Everything is a downward projection. 6.51, 6.68, 6.97. What does it say about such levels? They are entry points, good entry points between 6.25 and 6.5 will be a good entry point based on this 4 hour chart. 6.97 is also, yeah, it's also an exit point. Yeah, it's an entry point for a bearish trade. I know not everybody will be able to do that. Not everybody will be able to. You could still use options. So this bearish case, it's for options as well. So don't get mad when you hear short position. So you could do that with options as well. So yeah, this is the 4 hour chart. Let's have a look at its 3 hour chart. On the 3 hour chart, we have a distributive consolidation as well. Is what is being extrapolated. No higher price is 6.85. Is that a high? Is it an upper projection? Six? No, it's a down projection. 6.85. Yeah. Let's look at the 2 hour chart. On the 2 hour chart, what do we have? We have 5.94 downward projection. More of a distributive contraction is also what we're looking at here. 1 hour chart. High prices are extrapolated all the way towards Tuesday, the 3rd of June. So based on what we have here on the 1 hour chart, we are looking at higher prices, but there's no guarantee that that will be the case at all. We also have downward projections of 5.99. Let's see what we have on the 1 minute chart. On the 1 minute chart, what do we have? We have 7.81, 7.87, 7.93, 7.98. Those are higher prices. Yeah. Are they high prices? Yeah, they're high prices. Seven, yeah, all of them are upper projections, no downward projection. Yeah, let's go to 5 minute chart. Here we have 7.94, 8.17, 8.30. Okay. Cleveland Cliffs shares jump over 32% in the pre-market session after Trump announced a tariff hike on imported steel from 25% to 50%, supporting the domestic steel sector. Okay. Steel Dynamics also rose. Nucor rose as well. Yeah. So Trump made the announcement on Friday at a rally near Pittsburgh, celebrating a $14 billion deal between U.S. Steel and Japan's Nippon Steel. U.S. Steel shares were down slightly then, probably. Trump warns of 50% tariffs on imported steel. Aluminium partners threaten countermeasures. US trading partners condemned the proposed move and warned of countermeasures. The EU said Saturday that Europe was preparing to retaliate. The decision adds further uncertainty to the global economy and increases costs for consumers and businesses on both sides of the Atlantic. Okay, these are not fresh news. Okay, so I think our best bet will be the projections here, I believe. On this 5 minute chart, we have 7.94 8.17, 8.3. So yeah, see what you make of CLF, and I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.